By bringing about changes in the DNA of the crops, genetically modified traits are being produced. Such traits are not generally seen in nature. In other words, such changes are producing new species. A variety of useful properties are obtained in the hybrid. With the help of biotechnology, the ability of plants to tolerate stress has increased. Natural species are not able to tolerate environmental stress like consistent changes in the temperature, incessant rainfall and droughts, changes in weather. But genetically modified species can grow in any of these adverse conditions. These species basically have the ability to tolerate uncontrollable pests, disease-producing germs, and chemical weedicides. Thus, it is not necessary to use dangerous chemicals like insecticides, pesticides, weedicides. Due to the use of genetically modified seeds, there is a decline in the destruction of crops and an increase in the nutritional value of the crops. In this way, by using biotechnology, since high-quality seeds are being produced, farmers all over the world are nowadays producing genetically modified crops on a large scale. Thus, day by day, there is an increase in the cultivated area. Genetically modified species of high-yield varieties of banana, maize, rice, potato, soya bean, tomato, cotton, apples, brinjal, papaya, rose, beetroot, tobacco, and wheat are available. Among them, crops of rice, brinjal, and Bengal gram are tested by companies producing such type of seeds. In spite of this, the government has not given approval for cultivating such crops. In certain genetically modified species, pest-resistant genes are implanted. For example, MON 810, MON 863 are genetically modified species. Amphiflora, a species of potato, and golden rice, a species of Oryza sativa, that is, a species of rice resistant to salt and drought. Visitive gold, a species of soya bean, Vaishali, a species of tomato, while BT cotton, a species of cotton. This species of cotton is being cultivated. Due to these improved species, there is a tremendous increase in production. Thus, through tissue culture, green revolution is being achieved, and efforts have been successful to create substantial quantity of food for a huge population like India. Along with the favorable results of genetically modified crops, some adverse effects are also seen. Increasing use of these crops has increased the allergy levels in young children. There is uncertainty about their far-reaching effects on the human body because there has not been much research on such crops. Let us now discuss the next section. In our surroundings, we cultivate nurseries by growing crops like flowers, fruits, and decorative plants which can grow easily. Nurseries are useful for industries. Let us understand more about this. Applications in horticulture, nursery, and forestry areas. Nurseries are required for creating gardens on a small or large scale to create forests by planting trees on barren lands and for the redevelopment of declining forests. In all these areas, saplings have to be provided in large numbers. For such industries, it is beneficial to create saplings by using tissue culture. By using this technology, high-quality flowers and replicas of fruits and other plants can be obtained. In a short period, full-grown plants can be obtained. Even in the absence of pollination mediums or germinating seeds, plants can be produced in large quantities. For example, seeds of plants like orchid and picture plant do not germinate, but they can still be easily cultivated by tissue culture. Cells can be grown in bioreactors and can be given better nutrients and protection from other disease-producing germs at low cost. If saplings have to be grown in large quantities, then bioreactors are useful. Very little material and resources are required to produce saplings in large quantities. Plants produced by tissue culture and genetically improved methods are disease-free. Saplings obtained by dividing tissue culture are virus-free. Embryos obtained from hybrids produced from 2 or more species by the traditional method do not grow fully for some reason. They can easily grow by employing the technique of tissue culture. Species that are becoming rare and extinct can be preserved by the technique of tissue culture. Also, if parts of the plant or seeds are protected for tissue culture, the species can be protected. Nursery is used for the flower farming, horticulture, production of ornamental plants and medicinal plants, and energy farming. Similarly, Agro Tourism Center is also developing a new industry. People wanting a change from the crowd and hectic life like to visit places close to nature to feel relaxed. That is, tourism can be encouraged by various industries launched by the nursery industry, and good returns can be generated from them. Let us now understand about agro-tourism. Agro-tourism. The best way to get relief from the hectic lifestyle of the city and to enjoy the life of rural life is agro-tourism. If there is an availability of enough land, then the best upcoming industry is the Agro-Tourism Center. Agro-tourism is the best option which can complement agricultural industry with other industries. At the Agro-Tourism Center, along with traditional farming methods, tissue culture is also used to obtain large quantities of saplings of flowering trees, fruit-growing trees, ornamental trees, vegetables and medicinal plants. Among them, some trees grow completely, and an independent agro-tourism center can be established. Mango, chiku, guava, custard apple, and other regional fruit trees, shade-giving trees, as well as beautiful Indian and foreign trees, ornamental trees, and flowering trees, butterfly garden, that is, a garden where there are bushes where butterflies visit flowers, garden of medicinal plants, chemical fields or organic vegetables obtained without the use of pesticides are some of the tourist attractions. Similarly, the sale of saplings, vegetables and fruits can give more benefits. Besides these occupations that we have studied so far, along with farming,